matter.
No.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to say
Kal
Kal
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem
Yahushai,
Ba'Shem
Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Today, we're going to talk about wisdom of the world and the wisdom of the scriptures, i.e., the wisdom of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. If we'll get the first scripture, 1 Corinthians 1:19, who the world ignorantly calls God, and his son ignorantly they call Jesus Christ. At this point, it's not sincere anymore. It's willful ignorance, because this truth has hit all four corners of the earth. You got camps all over the world. We got camps in Ghana. We got camps in Hawaii. We got camps in Alaska. You know what I mean? So, no excuses, man. No excuses. You can go ahead and read that, brother.
1 Corinthians 1:19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
That's right. Go ahead.
Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the dispute of this world? Hath not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Has not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world? You know what? In this world, you're to spend about 12 years into school, learning your math, your sciences, your English. Then on top of that, pay all your money, pay money, tons of money, work your ass off in college, university for another 4 to 10 years, 4 to 12 years, depending on what you're going in, to make, really just to get a piece of paper that says you've done it, even though all your application has been put there. So without this piece of paper, okay, the world hasn't recognized anything you've done or anything you've learned. But with a piece of paper, this is now recognized that you have studied and acquired this wisdom. The funny thing is, you can't, with college and university right now, like if you're not going to university, people look down on you. If you're not going to school or you're not doing something like that, people look down on you, because that's considered wisdom of the world right now. That is the wisdom of the world. Oh, you're going to go to school, become a doctor? Sheesh, that's good. Good for you. Okay, but what's a doctor going to help you, okay, when the market crash? What's going to happen? You're a doctor, but yet the currency that we have right now, it crashes. Then what? Then what happens? Yeah, you may be able to help people, but how can you feed yourself and your family? There has to be an exchange. See, the Most High, with this truth, this is everlasting, because we're not talking about just being wise in the flesh. Everything that any wisdom that's of this world is wisdom for the flesh. Okay? We're talking about wisdom for the spirit, where the spirit never dies, so that means this wisdom never dies. So with that logic, which one is truly more important? Esau knows this. That's why, and none of these elites or their sons have ever went to school. I promise you that. They've never went to school. They stayed within the family business, okay, and running the world. Because Esau created a school, okay, the school system, that keep Jake at bay with their hopes and with their dreams and ambitions and hopes and such and such. But the elect, okay, we understand, Lord willing, we of the elect, the hopeful elect, we understand that that's just foolishness, man. If anything, Apostle Tahar once said, if anything, you have to get yourself a trade, man. You can't really take a trade away from you. Yahushai was a carpenter. Things that you do with your hands, man. A farmer. This truth, we do this with our hands. We're out there physically working. And if we're not out there doing the work, we're making videos. If we're not making videos, we're studying. And the Most High is counting our application, man, not Esau. Go ahead.
Start out on 21.
Okay.
For after that in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world be... For after that in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. It pleased Yahweh.
The world by wisdom did not know Yahweh. Okay, what's an example of that? Scientology, that nonsense. You know, Scientology, which all you elites, okay, and the higher echelons of our people that have sold out are believing in. How about the Big Bang Theory? Through that wisdom, they never knew the Most High. How about the Earth is flat? Through that wisdom, they didn't know the Most High.
Evolution of the monkeys.
The evolution of the monkeys.
Yeah.
Through that, they didn't know the Most High, man. And he's the creator of everything. That makes no sense. That's how you, that alone should show you the difference, okay, the chasm that's between this world and the wisdom of the scriptures, man. It's a chasm. It's with the understanding. Solomon, King Solomon, had one wish, and he asked the Most High for wisdom. That's powerful. He didn't just ask for any wisdom. He didn't ask for wisdom of war. He didn't ask for the wisdom of women or the wisdom of money. Okay? He asked for just wisdom, strictly from the source. Because when you get wisdom from the source, which is these scriptures, you can obtain anything. That's how it goes. But not everybody is worthy of this wisdom, man. That's why the Most High has his elect. A remnant of a countless nation. Go ahead.
21. For after that, in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
The foolishness, it pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching. Read that again, brother.
It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them which that believed. The elect. And we do look like fools out there, man. No lineups, right? Scruffy beards, right? Weird garments, whatever you call them. Standing out there saying God knows what, and yelling at the top of our lungs, getting angry at this devil, that devil, the third devil. It sounds weird. It looks weird. But guess why did it please the Most High? Because we're putting money in our spiritual bank account, man, for salvation. And we're choosing the Most High's wisdom over the world's wisdom. In front of the world, we're doing it. Okay? The Most High told Ezekiel to eat this roll and speak this truth, and that your face may be against their face, man. We're to speak this thing in great boldness in front of Esau in the world, man, to proclaim and bring glory to the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. At the expense of what? Our reputation. Okay, at the expense of our own body. Because guess what? Esau's gonna start killing us out here for this stuff, man. Right now, Esau's just marking us. You know, he's marking us. But when all hell breaks loose in the time of Jacob's trouble, Esau's going to be rounding some of us up, and we're going to die for this truth. That's how it goes. So, of course, it's going to please the Most High. Just like when Yahweh Shai died for this truth, and died for all of us as a nation, beginning with the elect. It pleased the Most High that he did that too. Because it's with the Most High's will. Go ahead.
For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Yahweh crucified. Unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called both Jews and Greeks.
Read that. That's deep. Read that one more time.
23?
Read that one more time. That flies over people's heads.
I'll start from 22.
Come on.
For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom.
So the Jews require a sign of what? Yahweh Shai, and the Greek require wisdom. The Greeks are, in this case, the heathens, and Jews, right? The chosen nation. Okay, go on.
But we preach Yahweh Shai crucified.
But we preach Yahweh Shai crucified. So the testimony of Yahweh Shai dying for the sins of Israel. Israel only, not the world. Okay, and the elect first. Go ahead.
Unto the Jews a stumbling block.
Unto the Jews a stumbling block. But wait, I thought salvation was for the Jews. So why is it a stumbling block to them? Because you got wicked ass Israelites in Israel, man. You got a 2/3 that the Most High said he's going to cut off Real quick, do you have hands?
Yes.
Okay, real quick, go to Zephaniah 13 and 8. Because this is, stuff like this is where these pastors will say, see, look, it's not just for Israel, it's for the whole world. Because even Israel, this truth is preached onto Israel as a stumbling block. But they don't understand that 2/3 of Israel will get cut off and die. Okay, they'll die on this side, and they have to die on this side so they come back in the kingdom in their right minds, perfection. Because they're that far gone, man. They're drunk off the wine of Esau in this wicked kingdom. Found it?
There you go.
Zechariah, yeah, I think it's Zechariah. It says Zephaniah, eh?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
What was it again?
13 and 8. 13 and 8.
13.
Let's double check myself.
Zephaniah 13 and 8?
Yeah, what does Zephaniah say? Read it.
There's no 13 and 8.
Okay, then Zechariah for sure.
Zechariah?
It's Zechariah for sure. If there's no Zephaniah 13, it's Zechariah for sure. Yeah, Zechariah 13 and 8, yeah. And there's read to 9. Soon time those hands will get cooker, right?
I know. 13.
That's
Right
there
there.
you go. Let me just fix this for you.
Okay. Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Okay, go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and refine them as silver is refined.
Okay, so 2/3, 2 parts of the land should be cut off. Okay, it's talking about the land of Israel, the people of Israel, and 1/3. Read that one more time.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
That's the 1/3, which is a bulk of the 1/3 is the elect. So we're gonna go through the fire and be tried as silver in the fire, as gold refined in the fire, man. That goes back to what I said. Soon Esau's gonna be rounding us up, some of us up, and killing us for this truth, and we're gonna be tried. Okay. So it is high time now that you focus on the wisdom of the Most High and build your spirit. Pardon my French, but fuck the wisdom of the world, man. Fuck that shit. You don't need to be listening to any of that. Yeah, here and there, we gotta understand a certain part of the of the world's wisdom, okay, to maybe do our jobs, but that's about it, to make money. You don't indulge in that, okay? Or if we ever go into information that's of the world, wisdom of the world, we do it to edify and further bring out the scriptures. It has nothing to do with just being like, oh brother, I heard that in Scientology they do this, that, and the third, man. We might be able to do that. Fuck all that shit. What does that have to do with Yahweh Shai? What does that have to do with being saved? What does that have to do with Esau being the devil? Okay, that's it on that. Go back to what we were reading.
1 Corinthians. Okay. 1 Corinthians, I'm going to start at 23. But we preach Yahushua crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called both Jews and Greeks, Yahushua the power of Yahweh, and the wisdom of Yahweh.
Both Jews and Greeks. That means, okay, so it says not a stumbling block onto the Jews, and it's not for the Greeks, but both Jews and Greeks. That means you got an elect, okay, that's of Israel, that's scattered among the heathens. Because the Greeks are heathens, man. 4 corners of the earth, man. Through slavery, we've been scattered. Our seed has been mingled and spilled with other nations all over the earth. But it doesn't mean we're not Israelites, because in Romans 8 and 16, okay, it says that our spirit bear witness with your spirit that we're the children of Israel. It's a spiritual thing, man. It's deeper than the flesh. You got some brothers who look like Edomites are in the camps. But they're doing the work, man. The spirits of the Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, but a scorner will see them and be like, see, you guys are not fully following. You guys are hypocrites. You got an Edomite in your camp. Because they're going off the wisdom of the world, not the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, what verse was that?
I was 23.
Okay, go to 24.
That's like it. I was 24.
Okay, so now get 1 Corinthians 3 and 18.
1 Corinthians 3 and 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
What does that mean? Let him become a fool, that he may be wise. It says that the beginning of the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, when you first come into this truth, you got to dump out everything you've ever known about this world and about yourself and about this life, so that the Most High can pour into you that new wine, man, into your new bottle. Because when you come into this truth, the Most High makes you a new bottle. And with the new bottle comes new wine. But if that new bottle is filled with old wine, how can you get new wine, man? And that's what happens to brothers in this truth. Okay, men that have came into this truth and fell out. They came in with a new bottle, but they had like 3/4 of that new bottle filled with old wine. And the rest was filled with some new wine. But you can't mix oil and water. Okay? You can't mix oil and water. So you have to be fully emptied out. Become a fool, man. Look to be humbled every day you're in this truth. Look for the Most High to humble you every single day. And it's not pretty and it's not nice. It doesn't feel good at all. He'll humble you, but that is because he's filling you up. You know? Go ahead.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
You know what I mean? And Esau is wiser than Daniel. But yet they're creating missiles for their own asses, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's a perfect example of that. You got to be scared of a power that can do that. You know, and you got to reject wisdom that's looked upon, that's looked down upon like that. You know what, man? I'm not gonna lie, man. To make a missile, like that takes some. Like, you have to be a serious engineer, man. That's not something that you look down upon. But the Most High said, read that one more time, brother.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness. Oh, slackly. For the wisdom of the world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
So these guys are out here making ICBM missiles, intercontinental berserk missiles. Okay, with the heat, with the closest thing that we got to the heat of the sun.
That's insane.
That is insane. I couldn't even imagine how to do that. But yet the Most High is using that wisdom, okay, for them to fall into their own craftiness. And yet we know the wisdom of the Most High. Come on, man. Come on. That has to be clear to you. You know? Go ahead.
And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore, let no...
Thinking about, let us go on to Mars. We're trying to find new life. That is vain as hell. We've been on the moon. That's vain as hell. We're going to be here until 2050. That's vain as hell. Okay? Superhumans. Now, that's not vain, okay? But that's only going to be happening to Israel, man. The elect. It's vain because they're thinking it like they're going to be of that chosen lot.
Well, they think that they're Yahweh. They think they can make superhumans.
Yeah, yeah. That's you know what? That's heavy because you see that in that show Black Mirror.
Yep.
You know, that one episode is called White Christmas, and they're copying people's souls and putting it into like a little thing that controls the house. Esau really believes he can make copies of people's spirits, of their consciousness. That's prideful as hell. If that's not prideful, I don't know what is. Go ahead.
And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore, let no man glory in men, for all things are yours.
We glory in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. He said, the scriptures say that he should not meet thee as a man. Yahushai should not meet thee as a man. So we don't glory in man. Yahushai is not no mortal man. Okay, we glory into the power and the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're talking about technology we're talking about celestial technology. Like UFO technology. Go ahead.
Whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life.
It doesn't matter who you got taught by. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakar. Any of the apostles, elders, or even brothers who brought you into this truth. You know, you don't boast. You don't what they say, name drop. You don't name drop. All right? You don't boast because you got brought in by those men. You boast in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai used those men to bring you in. And Paul himself was saying this, and Paul was a man of greatness. And he said, yo, don't boast in me. Yo, I'm a fellow brother in the truth. That's it. You know? Go ahead.
Whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or things present or things to come, all are yours. And
all of who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Go ahead.
And ye are Yahushai's, and Yahushai's is Yahweh's.
That's right. So the order goes, we are Yahushai's. Yahushai is the first begotten spirit, man. He's our Lord. And Yahushai is the Most High. He's the Most High, because that Most High, that's the first spirit he created. And that's the wisdom we're sticking with. So with that, we're going to close up. Hopefully the video was edifying. Okay, and we're going to say, Ka Halal Yahweh, Wa Yahweh, Slake. Ka Halal Yahweh, Wa Yahushai, B'Shem Ka Kadash.
Slaki, we gotta do that again.
Okay,
Ka Halal Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Ka Kadash.
Double honors to the elders. Okay, and the apostles of Great Millstone, and single honors and salutations to the elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Death and destruction to this wicked kingdom, 2/3 of Israel and Esau as well. Shalom.
Shalom.